So this is a story time about this time I actually, had a dealing with an old school rapper, and I felt like my life was kind of in danger. It was a pretty traumatic experience for me. I want to make this clear. I'm not going to mention the gentleman's name that I'm going to discuss, but I'm going to give you some context. If you find out who it is, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Just know I'm not saying the nigga's name. So this was probably 2016, like probably. Mind you, like I said, old school rapper, wasn't a new school rapper. When I say old school, I'm talking 90s. West Coast rapper. I made a video where I basically kind of made a mockery of his homophobia, which I'm assuming gangsters or people who are deep in the streets don't like. You know what I'm saying? That seems to be the case oftentimes. I had an interview on Vlad TV. I'm assuming it was on Vlad TV because sometimes DJ Vlad might take a video and then put it on his platform, and he might put the watermark there, but I don't know if that was the case or not. Anyway, the mark, like the watermark, was literally up there. He was having an interview with this foreign gentleman who was interviewing him. I brought this on myself. The video was in poor taste, but at the same time, I had a fucking point. Now, if I would have just made a straight rant, it would have been like whatever. But the nigga, like, really, first of all, the nigga was wearing a jersey in the video. He that was homophobic. He was a homophobic nigga. He was hyper masculine. You niggas know how I feel about that shit. I don't like that shit at all. I don't rock with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still have niggas in my life that's dead homophobic and shit, that have internalized homophobia, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But look, they was talking about not gangster rappers, but they was talking about rappers these days wearing dresses and feminine attire. Basically shit that women will wear. You know what I'm saying? And he obviously wasn't okay with that. You know, he said they need to go over there, they need to migrate. He didn't say it like that. He didn't say that exact word. I'm just, kind of like throwing in articulate shit in there. But he said they need to go over there, you know what I'm saying? And then they need to go back to wearing the real shit and stop dressing like bitches, blah, blah, blah. Keep it G. You know what keep it G means. Like, basically wear baggy shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe some fucking jerseys, throwback jerseys, long tees, and all this kind of shit. Just basically don't wear nothing tight and all this kind of shit. Like, yeah. So he wants everybody to look exactly the same. Like, he wants everybody to just be like condensed or just like in a box. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure he was talking about black people for the most part. I'm pretty sure he can give a fuck if a white person looks quote unquote gay. Alright, but look. Nigga said that. Then boom, the interviewer asked him, or he mentioned something about Allen Iverson. Now, Allen Iverson is a notable former basketball player, I think. At the time, I think he was still balling. He mentioned them and shit, and I guess it was a situation that they were discussing where Allen maybe got a penalty for what he was wearing or some shit like that. It was some clothing reference or some shit. This rapper was like, yo, you can't tell him how to dress. Because dude got in trouble because of how he dressed. So it's like, you contradicted yourself, my nigga, like, dead ass. Like, you contradicted yourself. And I never really wanted to talk about this game because we ended this shit. You know what I'm saying? But if he acknowledges it, it's cool. I'm just upset because, like, yo, first of all, you contradicted yourself. You didn't acknowledge it. All right? This is dead 3 years later, too. You didn't acknowledge it. And then you made a video in response to me, which I'm fine with. You know what I'm saying? You made a public video. You was talking some shit about beating me up, like putting me in a chair. You know what I'm saying? Put me in a chair, wrapping me up, whooping my ass and all this kind of shit. All of this violent shit over words. Then there was a slew of niggas in the comments talking about, oh, we'll throw him in the trunk, blah, blah, blah. Some other shit, like, I got fucking DMs. If I remember correctly, I got DMs from niggas and shit. Like, niggas came on my page and shit. Like, and you dead 40, my nigga. Like, you dead 40 something. Like, that shit is just like trash, bro. Like I said, I know this shit is old and it's over with, bro. But I just want niggas to take notes. I want old niggas to take notes, my nigga. Like, that shit is fucking trash. But if you out here on that type of time, bro, you a fucking whack nigga. Like, straight up and down. Like, you trash, my nigga. You corny. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, you supposed to be setting an example for niggas. Even if some shit ticked you off that much and it rubbed you the wrong way, you could have DM'd me on any fucking thing. Which he did. But you could have left it there. You know what I'm saying? You could have left it there, but you brought a whole bunch of niggas. Maybe that wasn't your intent, but it still happened, and you knew the power you have. So it's like maybe you were subconsciously intending for that shit to happen because you posted the shit publicly. You could have video chatted with me and said the same shit. All of this kind of shit. I'm not going to get into all the whole details of what he said and shit because, like, what it really boils down to is the fact that this shit was traumatic for me. You know what I'm saying? And I really thought niggas was going to try to fuck me up over this shit. Over me saying that this nigga was a homophobe and that this nigga was a contradiction. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I mean. Like, gangsta niggas don't want to have a dialogue. They don't want to talk about shit until it's validating. Unless it's validating. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't talk to them niggas about nothing. You can't confront them about shit. Generally speaking, you can't confront them niggas about nothing. You can't talk to them niggas about how destructive their music might be, how destructive their lives were or are. You can't talk to them niggas about nothing. They don't want to hear shit. Because then niggas be pulling out gats, any kind of gun and shit, like melee weapons and shit. Niggas barely be wanting to fight. And when niggas do want to fight, they want to jump niggas. Or they want to tie nigga up so he don't have, like, so he's, you know, so he's constrained so he can't fight back. Pussy shit. Like, gangster niggas, they be trying to be all stoic and shit like that. And they be trying to be hard body and shit. But ironically, niggas be getting offended by the littlest shit. That shit amazes me. It really does. And that's what this video is. It's a story time and it's about gangsters and dialogue. But bro, that shit is whack, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit really blew mine, my nigga. Like, I don't know. So, I hope you guys, I don't want to say enjoyed the video, but I hope you took something away from it. But straight up, man, like, that shit is trash. Fuck any nigga who do shit like that. Like, word up. I don't like that. That's all I gotta say about it, man. For real.